they're in it to win it, man.
They are. They've shown it, too. They've shown it. You've got guys who are swinging right out the gates like Slowy. That was one of the win factors for me going into this match. You know, it's like, are players like Slowy, like Hoodie, going to show up? Sure enough, they did on Dust 2. Slowy just hit the ground running, and he was just rolling over the Mad Lions in the first half of that map. Now we're getting into the first half here of Mirage. Mad Lions on the T side, HAVU on the CT side, and we need more of the same from HAVU. Mad Lions with this pistol. It's going to get dicey for the Finns.
3 HAVU players on the A bomb side. Shadow seen Doto trying to be patient, but Bubsky was too fast. We got more 180s, but Zori will get help from Slowy for that frag. Zori taken out now. Slowy all over the shop, trying to frag everybody. 3 on 3. We've got CTs creeping around the smoke, and Mad Lions will try to plant that bomb. Bubsky showing some presence and some tagging, but they will deliver that bomb plant.
Ooh, their hero HE, though, takes down a Cillian. And there it is. Hoodie shows up with the headshot. It's on Roy now. 1v2. He's lined him up, and he's set himself up to win this. Slowy down to 37 HP, but Slowy clutches it. The headshot. More than enough time for the defuse, and HAVU take the pistol round on Mirage.
Slowy's getting the frags of his life in this series. The P2000 out with 4 kills in the pistol.
Man, we really paid that WWE writer, you know. Well, he's coming in good right now, James.
Slowy putting in
like,
real work.
Yeah, we just have a little bit of a little hiccup
Team
here.
speak.
We'll be getting back into it momentarily, but Slowy with a quad kill in the pistol round.
Yeah, real nice.
Let's go.
He's looking so snappy as well. I don't even know where he got a kill. Maybe default or something, and just like snapping straight towards triple. He is really coming to this one hot, but again, it wasn't enough on Dust 2. They are on the back foot now, HAVU, losing their pick. They've got to take this away from Mad Lions, and winning the pistol is a good way to start that.
Indeed. One thing I need to see here from Dodo is just a little bit more aggression. You know, I'm glad that you tried to play patient, but you had that window, and he held on just a little bit too long. That moment's hesitation cost him in the pistol. Get out there and take the fights, Dodo. We've seen you throughout the tournament in the past. You have had your moments. You've stepped up. You've shown that you can frag. Just get out there. Have that confidence. Get out there and brawl. Because right now, Mad Lions, they're on. If you start hitting shots, they're going to be on the back foot here at the beginning of Mirage.
This will be an aggressive one, though, from the Mad Lions. 3 AK-47s. They've gone for the force buy with the help of that bomb plant. So we still do see these wild rounds in the round after the pistol. Saw having a look. He's like, oh, I don't think I want any of that. Managed to escape completely unscathed. God knows how. Got shush in the lower tunnel as well. And Mad Lions will quickly reposition. They know that they've been exposed to some degree. 3 players seen top mid. You can see that, oh no, Zori's maybe gone to the point of no return here. Starting to creep on A, but he's got a lot of players coming back for him. Actually has time to reposition now. With that smoke down, he can look. If anybody's on the upper area here where you throw the smokes from, you can see over that smoke from a CT perspective. So Mad Lions have to be careful. That's exactly what I'm talking about there. So you've got to be careful about that. You can see A-Core's creeping with the bomb. Now, who's going to stand in the smoke? It will be A-Core. Very nervous stuff. Is there a pop flash or something for Zori? Just a quick jiggle.
This is the setup, though. Bait and switch. Let's see it. It's going to be very tough for that sort of scenario.
Oh,
and
my
it's
God.
A perfect take for HAVU across the board, even catching out the man on short. That's Shush ruining.
I think Saw was in CT, but he didn't have any utility. If he has a pop flash there, that is it's such a different round, unless the MP9 player moves into blind spray and is unlucky, but there's no flash. And Mad Lions deleted 4 players in quick succession, so this is that worst case scenario. Win the CT pistol, lose against the force buy. This is not how you want to start the half.
Well, we got, you know, the thing is, James, what do you want? You want exciting CS?
I do,
This is how Dust 2 started.
Slowy's got a scout.
This is how Dust 2 started, you know? Oh, we lost a round, force buy. And then it swings back and forth at the beginning. Now, it's a question of whether Mad Lions are going to let that happen here on Mirage. Or if... Oh, actually, need to adjust the graphic at the top as well. It was Dust 2 for Mad Lions, winning 16-14. This is the second map of this series.
This is Operation Avoid Slowy. He is currently in Connector. Now, he's the last man they want to see with a scout, that's for sure. 4-1 already in this game. Sharp at a P2000. Zori has also got a scout on the B bomb site. Now, I do wonder if he'll get into an aggressive position here in B to get a rotation going towards that A bomb site. Indeed, I can see him on the radar hopping up onto the balcony. So, as he takes that deep position, I would expect to see one of these players go towards the A bomb site. But these smokes and grenades will encourage them as well. Doto's in a very trying position, if you will. He'll be isolated from his teammates, but he'll deliver that 5-7. Shush taken out immediately.
Oh, he's setting it up as well. There's the flash over as they try to push through. Timing is not quite perfect for him, though. Some hesitation on the side of Mad Lions is going to pay off for them. As this continues, the rotation's going to come through. Roy with the headshot through the planks. Dodo is gone.
There's a creep smoke from HAVU in the middle of that A bomb site, which will delay the advance of Mad Lions, and now things are starting to get weird. Saw gets a CZ kill. He'll hear that rotation if somebody is roughly around Sandwich. Man advantage for HAVU. We've got Zori creeping towards B. Very nervous stuff for Mad Lions. They're waiting for HAVU to get curious, to give them something, but the tags are coming in. The bomb's been dropped, and there's Slow with the scout. No position. Slowy again with the... I told you they had to avoid him, but they can't.
They can't. Because he hunts them relentlessly, James. He is out for the Lions. He needs himself a new rug for the living room. It's cold in Finland. He needs that to get the warmth going. He's on it.
Slowy with scouts. When it's time for him to get major signatures, I hope he has a crosshair in the O. Definitely deserved already at this point, based on the performance we're seeing thus far. And things turn around, as he said, Decembler. The force buys will be won, and the force buys will keep coming.
Woo. SHE on Basilia, he gets a bit toasted. Trying to hit this timing, though. Rushing out onto the A site early. Out of position, Saw. This is all on Dodo, and he gets flashed full. A lot of pressure getting poured on here by the Mad Lions, and Saw's going to catch Shush, but it's still a man advantage for Mad Lions going onto the A site. They will succeed in getting the bomb planted.
The timing of that flash as Asilian jumped into sight was absolutely ridiculous. Slowy can't get the transfer. That's a big weapon drop. Tuddy's on the way. He's got an M4A4. Saw will have to play off of his teammate for a while with that MP9. He doesn't really have the range to take any of these fights, but he's found himself an upgrade. The Galil has come out. Akor he's in such a strong position. I don't really feel like there's anything else for HAVU to do in this particular round. They've got a kit on Hoodie, but Hoodie's the only man standing now, and he's falling away with an AK. And the force buys will continue, I would presume.
Presumably. Ooh, Hoodie. Moment got a little bit annoying for him, and he is going to save it. But the rest of the Mad Lions are going to save as well. They obviously want to keep these rifles alive going forward into the next round. So Hoodie will hold on to the AK. Man, do you force in this situation, though, or do you just try and play around the AK? I think for HAVU, it should be a scenario where you save.
Yes!
Oh,
force buys. Right, I want the force buys.
Back and forth, man. Back and forth. Just like Dust 2.
Slowy has a scout again. This spells disaster for Mad Lions. Let's see what he's able to do with it.
Don't curse him, James. Come on!
Heading towards the window and beyond. He makes his way towards Cat, actually, and will the running stop in B apartments, because otherwise he's going to have some sound cues. Zori very active in mid as well. And they're focusing on the A-bomb site. Hoodie's got a jump peaks, but he can't really delay if they choose to push down, but they won't. Maybe looking for some initial utility. They will start to come eventually. Double layer of Molotovs in the van position. Slowy can't make a connection just yet. We've got flashes up. Hoodie will get off them. Start the proceedings, and now they're trying to swarm as best as they can. It is carnage on either side. The flashes keep on coming as well. They're sitting low on bullets. The CT's coming through these smoke grenades. I can see the variants, but they can't see anyone.
Oh, there it is, the play from Dodo. And again, he can't do it, but Slowy's there. And just like that, you breathe in, and it's over. Mad Lions pick up the third round. They deny HAVU the force buy win. This is where Mad Lions are going to start getting control of this first half. HAVU now. You gotta save. You gotta save. Well, let's see it. Hoodie tried to be the hero with that saved AK. It happens that they ran right into the bomb site. He was waiting for him, but this is it where it starts to spin out. If Dodo can catch Roy there, we're looking at a different situation.
Pistols now for HAVU. Finally, the madness has come to an end for the time being, at the very least. HAVU focusing on this A-bomb site. Plays around top connector. Now, there are 5 AKs here for Mad Lions. They've got no research personnel, no one with a Mac 10 to be expendable and find out if there is a stack somewhere. So let's see how they play their time and how they use their utility. Molotov in the window in case anybody's hiding on the other side, but nobody's there. There's no position towards A for Mad Lions, so do they choose a B split? They've got the grenades. They'll need to clear out connector. A Molotov will certainly help us out, but the timing of the pop flash had some potential. They will try to swarm as well, hopping out of the window, but all the frags going the way of Mad Lions. They've got enough players still here. And they will execute their plan and take the B bomb site. And there's not a lot for Saw to do, in all honesty.
No. But die. Mr. Saw, I expect you to die. And that's 4 rounds on the board now for Mad Lions, T-side Mirage. And it feels to me like Mad Lions are starting to hit their stride. HAVU are coming up with some tactics to try and fight back. The pop flash delayed into mid there. You know, they're not just rolling over and taking it here. But this is going to be the make or break round, I think, for HAVU. They've had such a rough buy of it on Dust 2, the way it ended. It's been tough here, back and forth, but you still have players who are fighting to get in this. Zori, 0 and 5. Dodo, 1 frag to his name. We need these guys to get a bit of confidence if they're going to get in this game. And here's Zori, time to shine.
Pop flash, Zori's able to escape. Nice setup for HAVU, but the Mad Lions are so close, although they might have to cancel this. The tagging through the flames will stop Shush and maybe stop this push. There are 7 smoke grenades on the B bomb site, and still Mad Lions haven't really hit terra firma. Maybe they won't. Bombs on the floor, as are most of the Mad Lions players, and now it's down to Acor. I think they had to abandon ship on this one and try to at least reset HAVU, slow things down so the CT spread out once more. But they've lost everything by these windows. Too many angles and no one on the actual site for Mad Lions. The hall's strewn with bodies.
Yeah, and you've got him boxed at this point, HAVU. No need to peek. He's got to walk into you eventually, and you've got all the angles covered. He gets headshot, but he manages to trade it, making it just a little bit more expensive here for HAVU. Can they save the AWP? So he doesn't manage to pick up Zori's AWP. Disaster. They don't have the money to buy a new one.
Slowy only has the pistol. Oh dear. Well, that's a little rough. Threw his weapon away and left with nothing.
Was it did he get CSGO'd? You know, where it's like you're trying to pick up and the button doesn't pick him up immediately.
If there's a grenade on top of it, maybe. Well then. Okay.
No, it's the timeout. Mad Lions, key round. They got shut down hard.
I think they had to cancel there after the first 2 kills. I mean, there's the situation is crap afterwards for the remainder of the round.
Sure.
But like at least, I mean, there's no good situation after that, because even if you fall back, if HAVU read that you're all there, they might put somebody in Palace or put somebody in T-spawn or something. But at least you'll encourage the CTs to spread out across the map. So when you do choose to push something, there are less defenses there. That's such a bad scenario from them. When that second player dies in the Molotov, is just you're not making progress into that bomb site. Slowido's made progress to Cat, but that flashbang will shy him away, trying to hold on to what he can with the molly, and he will deliver. Slowy is almost invincible, it feels like, some of these rounds. 5 on 3, very unlucky situation, and he puts a smoke up on Cat to slow things down.
This is if you're Slowy right now, or if you're Saw, you're just telling Slowy, listen, dude, same on Dust 2, you are the one who's making the plays right now for HAVU. Get out there, feel the game. And so there's Zori with the peek on Roy. No way for Roy to know that somebody was in connector there. 2-man advantage for HAVU. And yeah, Slowy just continues to perform at a level that the rest of his team are struggling to keep up with. Acor, though, going to catch Saw peeking for info in mid. So now just a man advantage for HAVU. Very light on the nades as well. Life is going to get interesting for the Finns, especially because they just lurk right up through the connector again. Those smokes are not walls.
My God, how has this turned around? HAVU, do you have anything left? Hoodie makes his way ahead of the molly. Have they detected that he's there? Looks like they have. Bubsky's got the angle. Just enough information for them, and that was, after Slow's performance on Cat, that was the round. That was HAVU's round. That was HAVU's round, but Mad Lions maybe showing their prowess, showing that they are the stronger team, turning things around for their 5th.
Well, they've got the confidence now, Mad Lions, to just start pushing smokes. They're going through, and HAVU, this is where you're going to start really struggling, because if your opponents are no longer even respecting those air quotes rules, right? Oh, the smoke is down, don't push the smoke. If Mad Lions are going to start pushing smokes, are going to start playing chaotic, HAVU are going to be hard pressed here, because to counter that, you need players who are just going to hit shots and put those shenanigans, you know, to an end. You can't let Mad Lions get in there and start making games. Oh, this is big though from Saw. Catches Bubsky out and lower.
Yeah, Mad Lions not particularly in a position to capitalize on that information, but they will try to make a fast play. They do have Roy in Palace as well, but there's almost a crossfire for HAVU. They've got a player in Sandwich who'll get taken, and that's Zori, and Doto's only got the USP to offer. Let's Trying to play it for as long as he can here, but eventually he's going to get taken now. Oh, well, he gets 2 out of it, actually. And now there's a man advantage and HAVU have a rifle. They could win this round. There are HEs, there's Molotovs, there's another HE as well. Lining up the grenade for the side. Look how meaty. Oh no, it's just 4 HP. He's been denied.
Just catches the edge of the box, and now you're managing to get out here. Shush is going to get the angle, watching his teammate, Roy, caught on the site, but now you know where both players remain here for HAVU. Molly goes into the back. It's going to force Roy into the open, and he is going to roast. It's all on Shush. He's got the clutch, but it's not going to happen. Slowy again. It's Slowy. 2 kills for Slowy in the retake, and they should have the time for the defuse here.
That was an eco round. Mad Lions looking so strong in the round prior, but this one slipped away from them, and back and forth we continue. The madness has infected Mirage as well. HAVU 1 round behind, and the money situation is doable for Mad Lions, and they are going to go for it. The AWP coming out for Zori now. Will things, I'll say, return to normalcy? I don't know if we've ever had normalcy in this series.
Yeah, no, that's a good question, right? But I am glad to see an AK in Slowy's hands. Just let the guy frag, get out there, give him that one-shot headshot capability. I mean, right now it is just Slowy for HAVU. He is refusing to give up on this team and on this series. He is keeping them in there. And now 4 players about to gather up on the A side here for HAVU. Asilian catches Dodo out. Here's Samba. Double spray. No! Gets denied. Slowy once again, the hero, though, brings it back. But he dies at the hands of Acor. Acor with the headshot on the scout.
And Zori's right back with the AWP. And now it's Zori versus 2 because Hoodie's been lost. They know exactly where he is. He has a kit, but he's got to get these kills. And Bubsky just about has an angle on Zori as he tries to find out where the players are. And Mad Lions are back 6-4. HAVU's money, ropey once again. Dota and Hoodie down to 1,600, 1,400. The money sucks.
Yeah, 3 of them are in really tight spots right now in terms of the money, but it's looking like they're still going to go for the buy here, HAVU. And this was Acor. Dude. Clean headshot from Acor, who is doing just... Well, everybody right now on Mad Lions is very even across the board. They're all hitting their shots, and we're seeing them just take full advantage of that. 6 rounds on the board for Mad Lions at the beginning. Well, as we near the mid, you know, of the T side on Mirage.
See, Mad Lions know they have to drop off the high ground immediately. That is a gimmick smoke from HAVU. Slowy 15 for 6. The nearest person to him on his team has 5 kills.
Yeah, now this is what you had to worry about coming out of Dust 2. Because that was such a rough loss for HAVU. They had it within them to take it to overtime and really slug it out. And when you get that 30-round loss like that, it's so hard for teams to stabilize going into the second map. Slowy, though, showing the heart of a lion.
HAVU stacks on A. Bubsky's fishing towards B, but Hoodie is there with the Desert Eagle. So he might have enough to send them towards the A bomb site where the stack is. Slow with the AWP, time starts to run low, and it's out of concern for Mad Lions. They've got Roy lurking towards A, but Saul will hear people top mid as well. But we'll see how he reads this reposition. He may have heard these players falling off. Shush in the ladder room now. They're in a good position to split the B bomb site, but the AWP of HAVU is on the way.
Yep, and the rotation is coming through from Dodo as well to watch that mid window. So now, Slowy, all you once again. How consistent can he be? How long can he keep this up? He hits the shot on Bubsky, but Shush takes him out with the headshot. Too many targets. Shush with the double, opening up the B site for business. It's all Dodo now.
Zori was in Palace. He was in the middle of Palace, and Saul was kind of peeking ramp just a little. But no one really took the risk to see if it was A or B there. But they'll be able to hold on to the SMG and the M4A4. And Doto may hope to collect the AWP if he's so lucky. But Mad Lions will move to 7, starting to pull away from HAVU now. And they'll expect that there'll be CTs lurking to hunt for this AWP. And there's Doto, executed with no mercy. Good awareness from Mad Lions. They'll keep that AWP protected.
Yeah, this has not been Dodo's series so far. But the thing is, here on Mirage, he's not alone struggling to find kills. 4 players, as we pointed out on the team, really kind of trailing here for HAVU. So they will succeed in saving the M4 and the MP9, but because that was a 4-spy, it's going to be a round of eco here for HAVU. And see what you can do with this M4. See if you can make any kind of hero plays. And yep, that was Shush straight up short, no fear.
Zori's got a terrible spawn as well, so if he's looking for like a Palace play or something, he's actually got the worst spawn. So, see what he chooses to do. Well, Zori will be heading towards jungle, or connector it seems. Now the bomb is top mid. He'll be posted up in a position to avoid the pop flashes into connector. But Mad Lions will start slow to give HAVU a chance to make their plays while trying to limit risk, clean up, and then move on to close out the round. We can see Zori getting a little cheeky now. Surely he was spotted there. We've got Shush lurking low tunnel as well. There's a standard CT smoke to try and hold on to connector. We've got Sora and Doto, who may get aggressive on A. They've got forward positions, of course, with pistols. And the MP9. And Sora's made his way into Palace once more. So if HAVU can delay elsewhere, then maybe he could do something. But Roy is lurking as well.
Yeah, Roy is doing everything he can to just stay alive at this point and provide the information to Asilian about what's going on these flanks. He gives up Palace right as Saad decides to push it, though, so this is going to get tough, but it is looking like they're going to go right up connector. Asilian, did he spot him? I don't think he spotted Dodo. Dodo in the corner. There's the whip, and Asilian takes him down.
Well, now Saw needs to do something from this ramp position. It's all been pushed through. They know that Palace has not been checked. Mad Lions all expect Saw on the ramp, and will it matter at this point? He is 1 versus 5, so... And now he's dead. Straight in the face from Roy. 8 rounds for Mad Lions. They've well and truly taken control of Mirage. Again, they've won the pick of their opponent, HAVU, on Dust 2, and now they're looking to dominate on Mirage as well.
Indeed, and even after the round of Eco, no money for the AWP to get that into play. This will be rifles. Maybe Zori goes... No, not even going to go for the scout. Just going to go for the M4. Light on the nades. Nobody going for Moss to have more nades to work with here. And no kits
That's quite
either.
interesting.
No kits either, really just deciding on the rifle play, deciding on the fights to get them through.
And have a look at Palace. They've got a 2-man investment and no one was close enough. Roy busy deploying grenades and he's the lurker. And that's the worst thing. If you've got to throw grenades in mid but you're lurking into Palace, then they can get into Palace and you'll have no idea. It really limits what you can do at the beginning. You've got to play super passive.
He has to stay alive at all costs. That's the main role here of this lurk. Slowy, aggression in B halls is going to pay off perfectly. He takes down Bubsky to start things off in this round. That puts Mad Lions at a man disadvantage. And it's looking like a change of pace here for Mad Lions, especially with Roy catching out Dodo and Palace, opening up this A defense for a pinch. Couple of seconds before the rotation comes through, and now HAVU will have 3 alive on A. Question of whether or not Mad Lions commit now. They look like they want to. They may be stuck here with the bomb.
Props to Roy. That was a difficult frag to get. Mad Lions now slowly advancing towards the A-bomb site. Slowly and Zori and CT. 45 seconds on the clock. That's plenty of time. Hoodie's starting to rotate as well, but Saw's been taken out. There's a crossfire for the CTs, but they're both blind. Zori's eliminated, and Shush looks to do more. It is clinical. It is nasty. And I don't think there was any response there from HAVU. They're just getting blasted in the face.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get really nasty for HAVU. If they decide to just start rolling over and taking it, their economy is in shambles. It's going to be another round here where maybe we get some pistols bought by them. But you almost don't want to see that. You almost want to see just the eco going into this next round so that they can really max out on nades and everything that they need. But quite a few grenades, so we'll see some HE trick shots come through here. Maybe up the top mid, it's looking like it. Might just get caught out before they can use them though. Saw and Slowy.
Acorn and Cillian have to survive this. There isn't too much of a push coming into mid from HAVU, but it must be nervous for Mad Lions with the bomb there as well. And the timing, as soon as Roy looks away, Hoodie's coming up from the top.
Naturally.
Who's going to see who first? Oh, there we go. Nice one, Deeg. 2 plays in the underpass. Cillian wondering about T-spawn now. And these sound cues will be heard by Doto, I think. So there might be a warning. Oh my god, the timings on in this round. There's so many of them. It's quite ridiculous. Acorn's alone top mid with the bomb. They've seen Cillian, no bomb on the radar. And Doto's on the flank as well. Things are going to go from bad to worse. He's got the sound cues. Surely he heard him going towards B. Cillian's going to be moonwalking, taken out for free while he's on the reload. That leaves Acorn now. 1 versus 4 with an AWP, which I'm sure he doesn't want to get into the hands of HAVU. He can buy in the next round regardless. Everybody can buy. Now, does he... He's got 40 seconds on the clock, so... Looks like he'll be going for the clutch. I mean, you kind of have to, of course, if you can buy in the next round. But he misses the first shot. I don't know if anybody will get to the AWP in time. They won't, but they can buy one as well.
Held on to the AKs this time, at least. Didn't decide to throw it away, hoping that they'd pick up that op. But this was just flanks aggression all over the place from HAVU, one of those chaotic rounds. And well, now, this is the 15th round, last round of the first half. Mad Lions in the lead, 9-5, full buy for both of these teams. Nearly everything that they need. So now we got to see it. HAVU, you need to pick up this 6th round.
Cillian very quickly up to the cap position. No time for anybody to even get into the ladder. 1:37 and Mad Lions have a player in the ladder room. That is unprecedented. Mad Lions have established map control towards the B-bomb site as well. Questions towards A, where there's a 3-man investment from HAVU. Not for the first time. Wondering about Connector, there's a smoke at the bottom, but again, there's no information in mid whatsoever. There could be players hopping up into the window. There could be all sorts going on. It's a horrible situation for HAVU. They may have to get a player standing in CT spawn just to avoid a flank to a bomb site.
Oh, well, I get the double up here. One on top of the other. Full commit to holding within the smokes. Expecting a full execute out of Mad Lions. HAVU now, they're within the radius if the smokes were coming, but there are none.
This setup is so dependent on Zori delivering from his position, because otherwise HAVU are in one and done spots. There are sound cues. Zori's got a grenade out, looking to, I mean, surely there's a call here. Looking to peek, gets taken out immediately, and again, one and done spots for the remainder of the team around that shadow position. Doto can show presence above, well, in the palace position, but he can't really do much else than that. He is delaying. He's buying time for that rotation. Slowy is here, the man Slowy. Maybe sees one towards Rab. He can't stop the plant though, and it's going from bad to worse in this last round of the first half. Doto falls to the flames. Again, like, they had so many problems. They got nobody window, nobody connector, and they need Zori for ramp. Otherwise, it all collapses, and it did.
Exactly. Just right now, it's what you were worried about coming into this first half of Mirage, where we're Mad Lions going to roll it over. We're HAVU going to be able to recover after how the 30 rounds played out on Dust 2. Right now, it doesn't seem like it's Slowy hit in, but the rest of the team only just now starting to catch up. But the second half, James, the second half, they get the pistol. Mirage, T-side, anything can be possible here. We can still get a third map out of this series.
It all happens after the break.
Shiny and Chrome, James. That is what these teams are fighting for. Not only the $500,000 that goes to first place, but the trophy as well for the first Flashpoint. But this is the lower bracket final. We still got to find out who's going up against MIBR tomorrow in the grand final.
Kind of makes me want to steal that trophy, to be honest.
Yeah, right? That's
giving
right up your alley,
giving it the eyes, man. Yeah, my CT side is red themed. Get that in the background of the stream as well. Anyway, all eyes on HAVU. That was an underwhelming first half on Mirage. Mad Lions really showing their strength. Got a P250 for Zoto. Beyond that, it is run and gun to the remainder with the odd grenade here and there. Slowly dying to an incendiary. Oh, the one taps from Shush. Very satisfying. Looking for more now. That's the bomb in sandwich. The CTs are already here. They're going to get popped in the face as well. 3-on-2 for Mad Lions as the bomb lies at their feet between some smokes. Roy to deliver a one shot. Now Doto, 1 versus 2. He can deliver these taps on the penetration of the P250. Could come in handy as well, but really, you need the one taps. Now, they've set up a crossfire for him, Asilian and Acor, but he's got time.
Exactly right. He has got ample time, and as soon as he doesn't show himself, they're going to start wondering. But he's wrapping back around now to the bomb, and without Kevlar, it's even more important that he gets the headshots. These have to be quick, these have to be clean. And as he steps forward, it's going to be the 1-2 combination punch coming in here from Mad Lions. Down to timing, though. And because of that, there it is. The headshot on Acor, 1v1. Dodo deciding to stick to his guns. He's going to fight it out here on the A site.
Committing to the bomb plant. Asilian has crept towards triple. Has he got any idea where he's vulnerable from? No! He didn't have any idea. Didn't expect the quiet rotation from Asilian, and that was the master maneuver. Mad Lions in such a strong position now. 11-5, having won the pistol. If HAVU force buy and fail, they are going to be so close to the end.
They will indeed. And it is going to be the force buy. No hesitation on that side of things. And that almost pans out because you saw that from Acor. He's worried about Murder Hole now because they hadn't seen him long enough. So if he is playing with the time, he could be wrapping through there. There was the opportunity. But again, this is one of the qualities that Asilian brings to the tables that makes Mad Lions so dangerous. Not only is he an in-game leader, he frags, but he clutches as well. And that really changed the game here for Mad Lions. We've been seeing it all tournament long in high-pressure rounds where Mad Lions really need to come through. Asilian is there. And so, once again, he clutches for Mad. And, well, HAVU, they go for the Force, 3 AKs, a couple of pistols, and let's see. Shush starts it off with a kill on Dodo. That's one of the AKs already out of the picture.
Yeah, that's brutal, and there's a bait set up here as well. Acor with the off angle, the wide swing from Hoodie. No one's there to clean up. Picking up the AK in the meantime, and Acor's having a whale of a time with the silenced M4. Saw, 1 versus 4. He has so much to do. He needs an ace. As he continues to press forward, these CT positions will get worse and worse, and Roy will say thank you for that AK-47. So indeed, we are in the worst possible situation for HAVU. Lose the pistol, lose the force buy. We're looking at a 13-5 scoreline before they've got a full buy in this second half.
Initial shots, yeah. This is just going down with a whimper, HAVU. At this point, Mad Lions have got their fangs in, and HAVU are just struggling. What are you going to do here? It's just going to be the save. There's no bomb plant, no bonus money. Round of eco here for HAVU. Just hoping they're going to be able to get out onto this A site. They don't hardly have anything to work with as well. Saw with the smoke. Peek in. So Hoodie's been spotted in underpass. Acor as well with the read. It's hard to say for HAVU because they're just, I mean, guys who are present and fragging on Dust 2 for HAVU are just not showing up right now.
Desperation plant attempts from HAVU, smoke in the middle of the site. And they get 4 guys deleted immediately. The erasers are out, and HAVU are nowhere to be seen.
Not a single point of damage taken by Mad Lions.
500 HP round.
Yeah, as clean as it gets for Mad Lions.
Marvelous.
HAVU, one thing that's really throwing me off here is that HAVU are not taking timeouts. The only team that was taking timeouts on Dust 2 was Mad Lions. And HAVU, as things progress against them here on this map, we're not seeing them go for the timeout whatsoever. Which, I mean, they have 4 of them. going into a round like this could be a good time to try and slow down the pace a little bit and try and talk things through. Out aggression into Palace, though. Bubsky charging straight into Dodo, who just cannot catch a break.
Now, HAVU have been playing a fast round in mid, but they haven't really got what they wanted. However, they do have somebody in the window while all that spray is happening, or they did for about 2 seconds. Cillian is ready once again. Oh dear, is he going to go for the knife? Looking for more information. He'll say someone's in connector. He'll take Saw out. No messing around, no knife, no nonsense to be had here from Mad Lions. Just to play for the grand finals. Now, who will realize first that they're blocking each other? Surely somebody realizes. Oh my god, somebody turn around. Who's doing the 180? It's going to be Roy. That leaves Zori versus 4. He has the bomb. That's the only thing he does have. He has no teammates, no one to answer the radio. He's only got 4 kills. He could double his score if he wins this one.
Well, he's already had the 1 kill, so this would be the ace clutch for Zori. If he manages to pull this off, 50 seconds on the clock as well. A single player waiting on the A site for him. As it stands, Roy. But then the other ones are going to be rotating around, and it's not going to be long. So this is all on Zori. 40 seconds. No nades, man. What are you going to do? You got to hit the shots, but you got so many angles you can see. He's checking everything.
30 seconds. Now, the problem with this, when you clear everything on the way to the bomb site, do you have time to clear the bomb site itself? He's never going to have a chance to clear CT or jungle or connector. So it really is worst case scenario. There we go.
Kind of just sums up this Mirage, doesn't it?
Yeah. After such an exciting game of Dust 2, it's a little sad that it's playing out this way. HAVU without a round in this half just yet, and it's kind of half-by territory. It's a 2-man push from Mad Lions. And again, it's like, oh, okay, guys, I've made it into... No, never mind, I'm dead.
Well, this is the reality, is that the Lions now, they've run HAVU into the ground, and they're just moving into the kill. They're going straight in. There's no holding back now from the Lions. They know that they've got HAVU just broken. And so just look for the fights. Look for the duels. We've still got guys sitting on 4 or 5 frags on HAVU. Mad Lions right now. Everybody's just popping off, looking for plays. There you go. Roy right into the smoke. Gets another one. He's going to get traded by Saw, but then Shush is there to trade it back. Man advantage maintained by Mad Lions in the round. But it will be a bomb plant on B for HAVU.
Now, what post-plant positions can they secure? Cillian's gone past the molly already. That's super important. Trying to jump on the stairs here to avoid getting headshot. That was awkward. There is a gap in that smoke to play with. That might be a false sense of security. He could just creep out of it as well. He's got 2 teammates with him. Now, they need to show some presence for Bubsky to make a play from up top. There we go. The smoke has failed for Zori. It's been a trap. Hoodie's up top now versus 3 more CTs are coming his way. And he will just get smashed immediately. Match point, finals point for Mad Lions.
Yeah, 1 round away now for Mad Lions to going into the match versus MIBR. The grand finals tomorrow. And Mad Lions, well, I mean, they just look fantastic. They've looked like they've got it all together here on Mirage. It broke their way on Dust 2, and it has just been, well, their match throughout this entire second map of the series. HAVU now, they will get the bye. Had the bomb plant that last round, so they will have some utility to work with in this one. You just got to go down swinging if you're HAVU. Don't roll over. Go quietly into the dark night.
Mad Lions will not play not to lose. They are absolutely playing to win, which is what you love to see. Acor downstairs with the AWP, waits for the jiggles, and we're not saying Slowy's name as we used to.
There's only so much you can do when you're tripling most of your team's frags. Although he has kind of dropped off on the second half. I mean, he had such a strong performance in the beginning of the first.
Yeah, but they've lost every round. That won't help his stats at all. Well, indeed, the B-bomb site has been made open. However, the bombs rotate. Oh, he scoped in early, Acor. Has he been heard, though? This makes things oh so awkward. But it's delayed. Saw has to deliver this kill. His teammate is rotating as well, but Acor's managed to fall back.
Didn't see the bomb, though. And so you can see you still have Shush over on that A site. There is a glimmer of hope for HAVU in this round. You just slowly clear out the angles now if your Mad Lions creep on in. Roy with the flank on Dodo, who may not be expecting it. It could just be...
Oh my
man,
God.
the pre-fire from Bubsky. Get out of here, Hoodie.
We got flanks on flanks on flanks, and we got Doto versus the world, and surely he gets executed from the back of the head. There's just nowhere, there's no right way for him to look at that point. A devastating half and game of Counter-Strike from Mad Lions, and they book their place in the final with authority by force. Nothing HAVU could have done on Mirage, it seems, at all.
No, it was the back and forth fight at the beginning of the half, but then, you know, you just start rolling with it, Mad Lions. Once they broke them, they never managed to get that fight back into it, and you just got to feel like the series slipped through your fingers with that Dust 2 loss if you're HAVU. But there's nothing to be ashamed of here from HAVU. What a performance from them throughout the entire tournament, coming through in the qualifiers, taking top 3 here at Flashpoint against the opposition. A very solid performance indeed, so should definitely be proud here.
Very good run versus some huge names. They were one bomb plant position from a potential overtime, at least on Dust 2, but here we are. Such is the way things go down, the way the chips fall. Mad Lions make it to the final. It'll be the blind spot after the break.